Today we learn some of Jesus' most important teachings. Jesus had been spending a lot of time healing people. In addition to their physical hurts and pains, Jesus saw people also had broken hearts and unsteady hope. After healing so many people, Jesus decided to care for them in another way. So he led the people who had been following him to a mountain. Mountains had a special meaning in Jesus' time. People believed mountains were holy places to connect with God, maybe because they reached up high into the sky. Okay, now I want you to take a minute and reach your arms way, way up high as you can. There are lots of stories in the Bible about people having a meaningful connection with God on a mountain. Can you think of any? Maybe Moses receiving the Ten Commandments, Elijah witnessing God's presence through the silence, Jesus' transfiguration. There's probably some more you might be able to think of. Jesus knew mountains reminded people of God's presence with him, so he chose a mountain as a good place to give an important sermon. A sermon is a talk meant to teach and to help people grow in their relationship with God. People were so committed to Jesus that they climbed the mountain to listen. There are many ways to move up a mountain. Some people hike. You can try moving your arms up and down in a hiking motion and march with your feet. Some people use ropes, and you can try and pull yourself up the mountain using ropes. Some people roll using a hiking wheelchair. So this time you're going to have to pretend to be sitting and using your arms to push really hard on those wheels. And some people might climb. Think about climbing up with your right arm and then your left leg and then the other side, and up you go a little bit at a time. Let's pretend to climb this mountain together. Pick which way you would move up a mountain. Ready? Let's go. Climb up the mountain for the count of 20. You're climbing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep climbing. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19 and 20. Whew! We made it. Let's find a seat and settle our bodies after the big climb. In this Sermon on the Mountain, one of Jesus' first recorded sermons, Jesus lists 9 ways people are blessed. To be blessed meant to be happy or satisfied. People often thought being happy or content was a result of their situation or how life was going for them. But as we know, Jesus likes to turn what we think we know upside down and show us a new way. Let's read Jesus' teachings together. These are the Beatitudes. When Jesus saw the crowds, he went up the mountain, and after he sat down, his disciples came to him. They began to speak and taught them, saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and their thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for the righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when people revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of evil against you falsely on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for your reward is great in heaven. For in the same way they persecuted the prophets who were before you." The people listening to Jesus were astonished. Some were confused. Some were surprised. Some were relieved. People who were mourning and very sad were blessed, happy to the fullest. Meek, gentle people received power over the earth. This is the opposite of what their culture had said. Their culture told them that power and possessions were what made a person happy or blessed. Did you notice how each beatitude seemed to include 2 parts? First, Jesus made a statement. Then he gives a promise. For example, Jesus made the statement, "Blessed are the poor in the spirit." Then Jesus gives a promise, "For theirs is the kingdom of heaven." In each of these verses, Jesus names a group of people we wouldn't usually think of as happy or content, then offers them a promise of healing and hope right now, not just in the future. The way Jesus promises these blessings is his way of bringing God's kingdom to us here and now.
I would like to bless you. A blessing is something you receive. So open your hands like you're ready to receive a gift. I'll speak a blessing. If you receive it, take the blessing and put it in your heart. You are blessed because you follow the way of Jesus, all the way up the mountain. When we follow Jesus, we are blessed with good wisdom.